This is Module 3, the Autocad scale assignment, and we can find this actual assignment in the additional resources in Module 3. So once you have opened this up, what we're trying to do here is we see that we have 3 models, and each one of them are exactly the same, and they're all 2 inches by 2 inches if I zoom them up. But what we want to do is we want to print each one of them to a different scale. So we want to print this one at 1:2, which is half scale. We want to print this one 1:1, which would be full scale, and this one over here at 2:1, which would be double the size. What that looks like on our sheet of paper would be this right here. Here's our scale of 2:1, which was double the size, our 1:1, which is full scale, and our 1:2, which is our half scale. So let's show you how to do that. So from our model space tab down here, we have our 3 objects. We're going to move over to our layout tab number 1, where I have a border set up and 3 viewports. As I hover over the viewports, you can see those, the outline of them. So let's just go to this one right here. The way to activate that viewport is just to double click inside of it. And as I move around in there, there's my 3 drawings. We want this one right here. And we want to set that so it's a scale of 2:1. And we do that right down here in the viewport scale box. So I just click on there. I find 2:1. I click on that, and there it is. I can move that around with the pan command and put it exactly where I want it. Let's go up to this one up here. We want this one to be 1:1, I believe. So we'll come down to our box and find 1:1, which is our full scale. You can see it zooms it just a little bit right there. We'll place it where we want it. Double click in the other one. And this one we want to be 1:2. So we're going to come up and find 1:2 on our scale factor. Click on that. And we'll move it into the location. Last thing we need to do is fill out our title block down here the way that we need to. And then we're ready to print. To print this, we're going to go up to the little printer up here, or the plot command. And as our plot settings come in, this is where we change our printer. And your printers will be obviously different than mine, but there's my standard printer for my class. The paper size is right here. We're going to put it on a letter size sheet of paper, which is just a ANSI A size sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11. I like to choose a window to print, and I choose the outside border, which is the red line on this drawing. Then I'm going to center the plot. My scale is going to be 1:1. Now, if your print settings is only this box right here, click on the little arrow right here, and that will open up the rest of the menus. In my class, we use monochrome, and I have set that up to the different line weights. We're going to use landscape, and I always like to do a full preview so I see what that looks like. Here's my scale 2:1, here's my scale 1:1, and my scale 1:2, and it is ready to be printed. From here I can hit the print button, print or plot, same thing in AutoCAD, or I can cancel this out and close the preview window. And that is all we have to do for our scale assignment in AutoCAD.